Hey, the first time I experienced the R-26FA 5.1, I sat still for a moment because it wasn't just louder or clearer, it felt right. And that's exactly who this system is for. You're the kind of person who notices when audio feels incomplete, when dialogue lacks weight, when surround effects only hint at immersion instead of delivering it. Before anything else, check the current price and stock now. A setups this capable don't stay available once serious listeners hear what they can do. You know that moment when you're rewatching an action scene and the bass feels thin or a dramatic score falls flat or the ambience doesn't wrap you the way it should? That was my old gear. It worked, but it never pulled me in. I remember sitting through another movie night, half engaged, thinking I know this should feel bigger than it does. That's when I knew I had outgrown compromise. Unboxing the R-26FA pack was striking. The fronts, the center, the surrounds, the subwoofer, each piece stepped up. The fronts delivered presence and detail. The center made dialogue natural and clear without shouting. The surrounds added movement behind you. And the sub didn't just rumble, it anchored the low end in a way that made scenes feel grounded. Suddenly, sound wasn't just coming at me, it surrounded me. Using this system in everyday life changed how my living room feels. Movies feel immersive, like they have depth and breadth. Explosions hit with authority. Subtle background textures now have room to breathe. Gaming feels more directional, footsteps, cues, ambience they not just heard, they replaced. Even TV shows that once sounded uninspired take on richness and dimension I didn't know was missing. And here's the bit you don't want to delay on. Pricing and stock fluctuate. If you wait for a perfect moment, that moment might just slip and you will be looking back wishing you had pulled the trigger when you first considered it. Maybe you're wondering if a full 5.1 pack feels like too much gear. That was my thought too at first. What surprised me most was how balanced everything feels. It's not overwhelming, it's cohesive. Weak systems projects sound forward. This one builds a soundstage that actually fills the room. Once you feel that level of engagement, anything weaker just feels like a step back. One unexpected joy. How many details I started noticing, of subtle ambience, layered effects, room placement cues that make me lean in. That's where ownership pride hits. People walk in and comment on how full and present the sound feels, and I get to smile knowing it's the choice I made. Rich, full sound that feels alive, clear, grounded dialogue every time, bass with control and presence, surround effects that truly wrap you. Entertainment feels bigger, more engaging. You do need a bit of room space for placement. Setup takes attention, but it's worth it. At some point you stop dithering between options and just choose what you already kept imagining, the system that pulls you into every moment, instead of letting you watch from the edge of it. Don't let this be an upgrade you postpone and wish you hadn't. Check the price, see what's in stock, and trust that instinct that told you it was time. Once you hear what real home theater sound feels like, everything weaker just sounds quiet.